Live.
Well,
Woohoo!
welcome back, everybody, to another episodes of Empire Runs. Where they run to, we have no idea, but they run. They keep
Wait.
on running.
I need the spoiler. What's the episode title?
No.
Bandits are us.
Bandits are us. Okay. Done.
Well, that's just a working title. If anybody has a better one, we can go with it. All right. So I did give the update before the recording, but let's give a brief version of that. Last week, everybody got all their shopping and stuff done, I believe. Horace and Say went to the Bahamut's temple, got their information for Horace's vision, and he got a brand new skin tone of copper, which improved his AC. And Say is now the owner of an infant spiritual dragon, which is inside of his sword. Keanu got his glass eye, got his rubied eye for his spell. Yuri did his test and came on somewhat on top. He has his key back, but he only gets all of it back if he has a long rest. And you guys went to the library, found out the information you need. You found out that the closest place for one of the stones right now is Dragon Spine, which is an old name referring to the mine. You found information that there's a door that no one's been able to open, at least that they know of. And we are back with that Vanius, our newest sorcerer in the group. Say hi, Vanius.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. There's a hi. There we go. Like it. And you all decided last week to go after the bandits. So you have traveled at least a day out there. You have had a little bit of excitement. A fairy dragon decided to try to kill you guys last night. First by being a giant constrictor snake. Then when you kill that so fast, he's like, I'm getting out of here, and left. And I believe I gave inspiration to Keone and Yuri.
Yep.
All right.
We were like one day in. It was going to take 3 days to get to the bandit camp, if I remember correctly.
About 2.5. Because we are all right now. We are right here, and about 8 feet for a day. It'd be about maybe half a day out, or at least a couple of hours. So after that one day, actually, being that little bit out might be a good time for you guys if you want to do any I don't want to call it espionage, but spying on the group, on the camp. All right. Oh, and before we get started, who's playing Yuri?
Keone, go for it.
Keone's playing Yuri? All right, give me a second here to...
We have volunteered him.
You volunteer, yes.
I would, but I'm not feeling it.
Did Yuri leave the group, or is he coming back next week?
He's coming back next week. He is doing something to better his job. So
Gotcha.
it's a real life thing. So he will be back.
Yeah,
Don't trust him. He's getting drunk.
Oh, we know that's going to happen no matter what. But all right, so we are out and about. Oh, I forgot to bring out my book. Quick second here, guys. Can't have these random encounters without my book, my trusty Xanther's Guide. I still always laugh when I think that Gimble's name is in there. It's hilarious.
Gimple is an important figure.
Is it the next morning after we fought the...
Yes, it is the next morning, you guys, because that dragon came pretty early, so whoever didn't get enough sleep, you would have gotten enough sleep.
Okay, I'm just checking for spells and stuff.
Yes, y'all have your spells back. I don't think anybody's exhausted anymore.
Nope.
All right.
As we are setting up breakfast, I go to Vednius and I'm like, Now, why did you want to kill the bandits again? I overheard you talking to the guards, but I didn't quite catch the full story. What's your deal, apart from the gold, obviously?
I believe very strongly that these bandits are responsible for killing both my parents, my mother and my father. I was very close to my father. Used to be merchants together, sail back and forth between here and that other city that I can't remember the name of right now. I did that for many years, and in the wreckage, in the aftermath, I had found a piece of clothing with a mark on it, and I had followed it all the way out here, and that's what we're looking at. So I'm looking for a trinket that was my father's that I was unable to find. I suspect that they may have it, and that and revenge between the two. That's why we're after him.
So we were talking last week when you were in the inn about perhaps doing a covert in and out sort of mission, super sneaky, not kill many people, but you sound like you want revenge, so you'd want to maybe kill lots of people.
It is tempting. It is definitely tempting. If we would rather go the sneakier route, if we can make sure we take out the leader, I suppose that would be okay. Now, what was the stipulation on our reward? Do we just have to bring the head of the leader? Is that it?
No. As a reminder, since it's been such a long time, the stipulation is the leader has to be brought in alive. They don't care about the rest.
Oh.
The rest, they would rather. You got the impression that their jail isn't big enough to hold them all.
Okay.
They need the leader.
Need the leader
Fucking
alive. Okay.
Could just kill all of them.
Getting in
Okay.
and out with the leader would be a lot more difficult. I thought we were supposed to bring his head.
Yeah, I thought we were bringing his head too. So killing them all except the leader may be easier than trying to sneak out an unwilling dude alive. But whatever you guys want to do, I can. Whatever you guys feel you're specialized in, we'll do whatever seems best. But it seems like the frontal assault method may be our best bet. Maybe not frontal assault, but the fire and brimstone method.
Alright, well, we're about 2.5 days away anyway, so we can plan more on the way. Can I perhaps, or day and a half, sorry, can I have a look at the symbol that you found?
Yes, I have to pull up the thing and see what it was exactly. I believe it was just a white X. I believe that was all we were after. Yes, it was a piece of cloth with a white X. So he takes it out of his bag and shows it to you. It's just it's a pretty big piece of cloth. It's about a foot across with an X in front of it. It almost looks like it could have been like a flag from a ship or something like that. But that's what it is. That was what we were after, and that symbol, after asking around Crystalwick, brought me all the way out here.
Okay, I have no idea what that is, and I hand it back. I'm sure we'll find out when we get to the bandits.
Yeah, well, I mean, either way, we're getting paid. So worst case scenario, we're getting paid. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get some answers from this head honcho guy about your family too.
Well, yeah, that would be ideal. Keeping him alive is going to help me in that endeavor too, if he's not directly responsible.
He'll probably hang anyways.
Yeah, eventually, but hopefully we get to talk to him first.
That's what I mean. Is like either way, as long as we bring this dude in, like he's not gonna have a good life. You'll get your revenge.
Yeah, maybe they'll let me pull the lever. We'll see.
Maybe.
Well, I'm sure we can convince them to.
Sounds good.
Onwards?
Indeed.
Oh yeah,
Onwards to bandits.
we head out, I suppose.
All right, so as you guys head out throughout the day, you travel through the woods. You don't really see much stuff. You see animal tracks and all that, but nothing much there. You don't really you're kind of curious, like if the map's even right, because you don't see any footprints or anything, but you don't have any counters or anything in. It's probably the usual time you guys start to sit down and set up camp. But from you reckon from where you're at, you're about a few hours out from where this camp is supposed to be.
Okay. If we're so close, should we set up camp a little further away so our fire doesn't show them where we are?
If we're a few hours away, I mean, that's pretty. It's not like we're right next to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only way they'd catch us is if they managed to spot the smoke in the dark. Is it already dark at this point, or is it still pretty light out?
It's dusk, so give it like an hour, and the smoke probably won't be seen from your campfire if you carefully make it like the light is sheltered.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
So, Vadnius, you are a merchant. What did you trade?
We traded all kinds of different stuff. We had all kinds of different fabrics from one country versus salts and spices from the other. Just went back and forth. We tried to fill whatever Crystalwick didn't have. We just tried to fill our role here. And Valesgard. Valesgard's the other city. I couldn't remember his name. Valesgard's got some stuff. Crystalwick's got other stuff. So we would just, kind of serve as the middleman rather than sell our own goods or anything. Just kind of trade things back and forth. Worked out really well for us for a long time. Made a good living doing that.
So you're rich?
Well, when I had things, yeah. But now I don't have a house or a family or anything, so not so rich
broke as shit,
anymore.
just like the rest of us.
Basically, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But at least the cleric has a ring.
Yeah.
I have.
And aren't we going to? Didn't the what's the dude's name? The dude at the jail say something about each person who helps gets a sack of gold. Like, aren't we gonna recruit a bunch of people when we get back? We'll be like, yes, all 300 people.
Yeah.
I mentioned that.
Every
That's the
person
plan,
that
right?
helped gets 500 gold. So we're gonna hire a couple people at the end and give them like 100 gold to get 400 or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If we can get away with it.
Right. I think it's worth a shot.
It's worth a shot.
Anything's worth a shot.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just get Keone to talk.
Right.
Easy enough.
Although I assume Vadnius is probably pretty charismatic, right? Oh wait.
Indeed.
Guys? Yeah.
I think I could convince him that everyone here or everyone when we get back was an asset to our mission.
All right. Thaddeus, remind me, did we find a token for you?
A token for me. I don't believe
I
so.
think you just used his portrait.
Yeah, we might have just used that. I haven't.
Well, for right now, I want to get you a normal token from the freebies until I can make you one. Well, I do have a one from a different session. If you want to look at that, see if you'd like to use it.
Yeah, I'll take a peek at it another time, but for the sake of ease right now, we'll just use whatever's available. It's not a big deal.
All right, you're human, right?
I'm a half elf.
Close enough.
Close enough.
We'll use that for now.
Yeah, that's good enough. Color's right.
Till I can find you a bad news. There we go.
Looks good to me.
And remind me, can everybody see each other's names on their token, or do you guys just see your own?
I only see Horace's name.
I only see
I
myself
see-
and Horace's.
I see Yuri and Horace.
I only see
Okay.
Horace.
Well, let's just go ahead and let everybody see everybody's name.
Damn. Vadnius is around.
Thick boy.
Mhm.
World's thickest sorcerer.
Horses in the fire again.
I mean, the fire pits are really just as bad at this point.
It's nice
Yeah,
and
this-
warm.
All right. Can everybody see your names now?
Besides Vadnius.
Yeah, I can't see my own.
Weird. SpaceX. Oh, here. Show nameplate. There we go.
Hey, there we go. Yahtzee.
There we go. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So, how are the watches going? Are the watches going to go as normal with Horace, Keone, then the last two being Yuri?
Yep.
Sure.
I don't see why not.
Well, I didn't know if Thaddeus wanted to take a watch or not.
I'm not very perceptive, so unless they really want me to.
It's probably fine. Just wake up whenever you hear screaming when giant animals.
All right, sounds good.
I have 15 AC without armor now.
That's nice. That's like having a mage armor.
Is this your first time to Ailborough, Vadnius?
It is. I had never really had a reason to come this far northeast previously. I've always just kind of lived in the city and gone back and forth. Just seemed too far out of the way. Was there something out here of note that I should have visited earlier?
Well, this is the first time we've been here too, so I
Oh.
don't know.
So clearly
There's a
this is-
library.
Apparently there's a nice
Clearly,
library.
this is the armpit of society.
So
What
you
we call
you
it,
trade between Crystalwick and Valesgard?
Yes.
By
Yes, I do.
How
still
would
got
you
a
get
ship?
there?
By ship, our ship is the only thing we have intact, actually. So my ship is still docked in Crystalwick, assuming it hasn't also been burned to the ground at this point.
It's a risky assumption.
Yeah, so we sailed back and forth. Trip took a couple of weeks each way, maybe a month or two, depending on the seas. And yeah, so lots and lots of sailing, lots of time at sea.
That's handy because, like, say here, he's like a pirate or a sailor or whatever you folk call him, and then I think like Keone used to like be on boats or something. Are you like you got a background as a sailor?
Yes, indeed, sir. That's what I've always done is the merchant's trade, and then sailing as a method of travel. So got to learn a little bit of both.
I've never actually.
Honestly, at this point, Horace, we should just teach you to be a sailor. You're the only one out.
Yeah, well, I've never seen the ocean, so yeah, that's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll get you out there.
I've heard it's nice, but you know, I don't much
We'll
like
throw you in. Don't worry.
wavy water and things messing with my stomach, and yeah, I'm happy
I'm
on
sure-
land,
I'm
to be
sh-
honest.
I'm sure we could find you a potion for seasickness.
Oh, if I get drunk enough, I'm sure I'd be fine.
I mean, I suppose the
usually-
wobbling is probably pretty similar to the waves. So I guess it's probably pretty similar.
I think it's being so
Nothing to
close to the
worry about.
ground. When the waves, like when you're up high, you don't feel it as much, but when you're down low, you just like you get rocked around and you feel it all in your stomach. And I mean, the river ride here was bad enough.
I see. How did that river ride go for you? Was it smooth up this river? I've never sailed this river before.
Well, we lost half our
It-
gold, so it was
Oh.
peachy keen.
I would
Ah.
say it was about shit.
It wasn't exactly the typical waterbound adventure.
I'm sorry things went south for you.
There was a weird kraken. It
A
was
weird kraken.
not
What's
a
a normal kraken like?
The normal ones, you can hit them, and they don't like being hit. This one, on the other hand, didn't give a shit about being hit.
Let's see.
There's
A
just some
rather
weird
resilient
water
Kraken,
Made
creature.
of
if you will.
water.
But we survived, and yeah, the gold was sort of sad. But that's why we're here, trying to catch some bandits to get some more gold, because we lost like thousands of gold in the lake, river, or whatever you call it. I'm not a water person.
It was a river.
Yes. I too know what it's like to lose thousands upon thousands of gold.
Alrighty, if you guys could put yourselves where you're going to be sleeping for the night.
I'll stay.
Yuri likes him his trees.
Sleep there.
Alright, so let's see here.
TPK.
I feel it coming.
Oh, it might be. It might be. This is the book, by the way, so.
What did you roll?
Well, you know how my saying is, like, if you roll a 9, you get a normal adventure. When you roll a 10, you get a really hard one. Well, with the new chart, I decided if I rolled a 10, I'd roll twice and choose whichever one I thought was better.
Oh man.
Yep, TPK.
Fear not, I can do roughly
Okay.
20 damage.
Alright, so, alright, let's come from this direction.
Funny thing is, Yuri's like the only one. Well, I don't know about Vadnius, but he's like the only one who would run away. Well, I suppose Say would as well. I don't know. Say's never been in that. No, no, you've saved us before, haven't you, Say?
Alright.
No.
Not one
I
of
don't think so.
Okay, maybe. Well, me and Kione will die.
Okay, I need
We got this, Horace.
I need somebody. I mean, Kiane, give me Yuri's perception, because this is beyond his passive. His passive is like a 14, right?
Oh, we're dead.
Oh, we're dead.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
dead.
he has no idea this is coming. They're too good. This is, and all of this happens at once while you're all sleeping. These things just appear. And then our count check will tell you how they just appeared, but here we go.
And Arcana won't tell me anything, because I don't know
Oh.
anything.
These things just blink into existence.
Oh,
And yes, you realize what they are. So,
we're about to die, because these things are going to auto-crit us.
It's alright. It's okay. We are all going to be fine.
because, okay, who's not asleep?
Yuri.
Yuri, okay, because I'd forgotten if half elves did that meditative sleep or not.
I don't believe so. I think that's just an elf thing.
Okay, so we're gonna do
sleep like a
Keanu.
normal person.
What?
We're gonna. You sleep like
Make
a
him attack
normal person.
Yuri. Make
I
him
sleep
attack
like a
Yuri.
human.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, they came this way and they see that Yuri's in a tree. They can't fly, so they're going after the easy targets. And so, okay, so we're gonna do these 4 around Keone first, and Keone's asleep, so that's an auto crit. So
It was nice knowing you guys.
let me look at him.
Is it just the first one that's an auto crit because they need to be awake, or is it all of them?
Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's do the first one who hits will be an auto crit. The rest will be normal damage.
Now, it might only be the first one that's an auto crit, but I'll be prone, so all of them will have advantage after that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down.
All right, so
If they can survive, I could probably kill all of them in one round.
Oh yeah, blink fogs aren't that that much damage. So let's do the first one's gonna hit you.
And my AC without armor is 12.
All right, well let's do the crit damage one first, because no, they have to hit you still first, don't they? So
it'll be pretty easy.
All right, so let's do this guy here. Let's see if pack one to bite. Yes, only shows damage. What the heck's
Some of
that
the
about?
macros have been screwing up since Roll20 and
Alright,
stuff, so
so
have to manually roll it.
1d20. Let's see here. Okay, so 15 is going to hit you. It it's rolling it twice for some reason. So there's your crit damage. So 10 is your first damage there, Keone.
Fucking hell!
The rest will get advantage. Let me go ahead and make a thing real fast for that.
Welcome to Sleeping Vadnius, where we die.
Every night, every day, monsters come out.
It's much safer in the city.
Alright, so here's the second one. 21's going to hit you.
Yeah.
Here's the one next to him.
Yep.
12, and the last one.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So that is, which is a d6 plus 1, so it's going to be 3d6 plus 3.
Good night, sweet prince.
That's not too bad, actually.
I mean, they're just blink dogs. I mean, if you want them tougher, I can make an ultimate blink dog. The mother who spawned them all.
No, that's fine.
All right, 11 points on Keone.
That's actually not too bad.
All right, Vanius, you're not so lucky. One sec, guys.
Yeah, I'm only surrounded by 5 of them. It'll be fine.
All right, I am back.
First fight, your character dies.
Okay.
Before I even get to move.
This guy right here, we're going to see who he goes for. 1 is for Vanius, 2 is for Horus. Okay, Vanius, you're loved. So,
Beautiful.
and got these, and I'm going to roll for these 2 down here too. 1 is you, and 2 is for Say. Roll this twice. You.
Beautiful.
You. They love you. They love you. I mean, I try and be fair, but the dice gods do not love you right now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do the first one. All right. This is an
I have 12 AC, by the way.
12. Okay, 22 is going to hit you. Okay, so let's do that double damage right now. All right, 10 damage off the top from just him. So I need 4 more.
What's your hit points?
I have 51 total.
Okay. 1, 22, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, they're all going to hit. Okay, so
One of those. Oh, that's advantage. Okay.
they're all at advantage. Yes. So that's 4. So 46 plus 4. That is 25.
Beautiful.
Say you got 3 on you.
Fuck these things.
Say which. Well, 7 is. This is not at advantage because. Well, would it be since he's asleep?
Yeah, auto
Yes.
crit advantage.
It would be at. Okay, I crit. Is there such thing as a double crit since I'm critting anyway? I don't think so, but
At least they wasted their crit on the one that was already going to crit.
very true. See, that's the right way to think. Okay, say you got 11 points off the shot, and the other 2. All right. So I'm sorry. What's your AC again? Sleeping. 15. Ooh, I'll take the 7. First one to miss, and second one to miss. All right. All right, Horse, you have 3 on you since the other one chose to attack Vanius. So what's your AC right now, Sleeping?
13.
No, first one did not. That guy missed. Second one, ooh, missed again. 22. So yeah. So that's gonna crit on you. So 10 points of damage only on you. All right, and Oh, for this big group of blink dogs, would you guys prefer me to do the entire group at once, or just do each one individually?
Just do the ones.
Yeah, do it once.
Yeah.
It could
Okay.
screw us over, but we'll be fine.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I like to ask, like with the big groups a lot like this, I'm like, well, I'll teach you guys one. So everybody go ahead and roll an ish.
Fuck.
Seriously, guys?
Yeah.
Kiana, good going, but okay, somebody needs to roll for
Got it.
Yuri.
Good night.
All right, 14. There we go. All right, so
Hey,
did everybody get on here? Vanius, you're not on here.
I'm 8.
There you are. I see now. Okay, there you are. Okay. That makes no sense. Writing Turner. All right. Yes, they're called turns. Having one of those days, guys. And sending. Okay, they all got some good licks on you. They're all very snarly and having fun. So go ahead and Vanius, what you should do? You got really woken up, and right now you're prone. So if you wish to stand up, you can.
Okay, well, first of all, we're going to stand up.
There you go. That's half your movement. So what would you like to do?
And I'm looking at a couple of different options here.
Do the one that kills them.
Yeah.
That was
Do
one
a
of the things.
Do a fireball right in the middle of all of you.
Do I have to
Honestly-
save against my own spells if I cast
Yes.
something non-damaging?
Yes, you do.
I do.
And-
Okay.
Like if you cast a fireball, you'd have to roll for your own.
No,
acting.
if I cast confusion or something,
And yeah, if you're in the affected area,
I
You
still
will
have
be-
to save against
yeah.
it.
yes, you do.
Okay. I knew physical ones. I didn't know if it was like a non-damage, like it was more of a CC spell. I don't know if that would make a difference. So, with that noted here,
Now, do you remember Gimbal was famous for confusing his entire party to try and save them? So feel free to take after Gimbal if you wish.
yeah, I'll just confuse everyone and as many of the dogs as possible. No. Yeah, we're just gonna use a Thunderball here because that's just my best option of eliminating as many as I can right now. As far
Okay.
as placement, so that's a 20-foot square.
What is Thunderball? I've not heard of that.
It's Fireball, but it's just electric based.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so where do you want to put it?
I'm gonna put it right there with the center, so it covers the
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
because it's 20 foot. So
Had to move the turn order.
oh, I'm sorry
That's
about that. So we're
That's
gonna
fine. So-
cast that.
Well, first of all, what's their save?
Dex. Still Dex save.
Dex?
It
Okay.
is literally Fireball, but just it does electric damage instead.
I remember. I forgot that you're renaming your flavoring your spells. All
Yeah,
right.
no problem.
So, and what's it say? Save again? Oh, there it is. 16.
16.
All right. Let me look up what they have. This is Dex.
It is Dex, yeah.
There it is. Their Dex isn't bad. Okay. So they get a 16, and there. How many we got here? We got 4. Okay. This is from top to bottom. Make sure that modifier is right. Yes, it is. All right, so miss, hit, miss, and hit. Okay, so the second and fourth one take half damage.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead.
25. It rolled 86. It said 25.
Oh, okay, 25. Gotcha. Okay, so let's see here. So this first one takes. Okay, that one's dead. And this one is automatically dead because they're only blink dogs. I mean, all right, because I go with what the book gives them for average right now. 5 divided by 2, that is 12 apiece. All right, these guys are not dead, but they're looking pretty bloody. All right, Vanius, way to go. All right, we'll just leave that there. Leave that template there. If you want to reuse it, you can move it on your next turn.
Okay.
You can move if you want to try, but they're
Well,
all going to bite you.
I think I get like basically the 10-foot step thing. Like instead of hold on.
10-foot step thing?
Or do I not have that yet? As a storm sorcerer, there's like a thing you can do that's like having a 5-foot step in 3.5.
Why don't you look that up and we'll save that for your next turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I know it's been a while since I've looked at your stuff because I thought
Hold
we
on,
were
hold on,
going.
hold on.
I
There you
thought
go.
we were going with the.
It's right there.
All right. First level, spell. First round, you can use
Oh, wow.
to fly 10 feet.
You could just go right into the air.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can basically fly 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks. That is very nice.
Yeah, and that's not part of the refined one in Xanthars. Like that made it in there. So
Awesome.
I can't fly 10 feet straight up as much as I would love to. I think I have to go. It just says fly 10 feet. I guess it doesn't mean I can't go straight up,
You
right?
can go
I
up in the
mean,
air.
here's the thing: if you fly straight up, good. Your next turn, you're falling down 10 feet.
I guess that's fair. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna move 10 feet. Ooh, that's the draw button. Let's move 10 feet to here.
All right.
Yeah, because the spell already happened, so I don't have to save for that. So yeah, we'll move 10 feet there.
Yeah, no, just reminds me of it because I may forget until I remember it all the way.
Yeah.
All right, Kiona, you are up. What do you wish to do? You're really awakened and lying on the ground with all these bites on you.
Son of a bitch, it was not supposed to be one of those dreams. I'm just going to pick up Abyss Reaver, stand up, and just say a quick incantation is a little bit of mist pools around me, and an armor of ice forms, casting Armor of Actis. Because that feels like a decent enough option.
All right, Armor of Agathis is up. Nice.
And as a bonus action, I'll place a curse on this little asshole.
Well, I think for Armor Agathis, we're going to give you this icon. Looks like he's a little surrounded by that. And you want the guy on the... Do you want the hex on this guy?
Yep. Put my
Alright.
Blade Curse on that asshole.
There we go. All right, so you got up, you cast. Is there any bonus actions you wish to do? Or have you enlarged Abyss Reaver already?
My bonus action was to place the curse.
Gotcha. All right. All right,
So that will be it.
it is Yuri's turn. He just saw all of his friends just get bitten in. What will Yuri do now?
God damn it, Yuri, stop staring at your ring. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. She's just gonna jump out of the tree and go start punching some doges.
Wow, he jumps 15 feet. All right. So, who's he attacking first, top or bottom?
Top.
All right.
So let's see. He's got his staff, so...
All right, 19 hits for 11 damage. 17 hits. No, sorry, hold on. What does I say again? Okay, yeah. The both hit, so that's 18 damage. So let's see here. The first one was 11. It's still up. Then 18. It is looking extremely bloody, but it is still up.
Okay. I feel like he's probably more conservative with his key points at this point, so just bonus action for one offhanded strike.
All right. 11 just misses.
Stupid fucking dog dodging. That will be it for Yuri.
Thought for sure you were going to blame the ring. The ring's still shiny. Still shiny. All right, so let's see here. What do we have here that they're doing? All right, that's a recharge. Okay. All right. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. All right. So, all but 4 gets that back. All right, this one. So you fly 10 10 feet in land. So this guy's going to blink over to here,
Mm-hmm.
to you. And this guy, they saw you cast a spell, so it's not like they're hiding. So he's going to blink. So this guy's going to blink from here to you over to here. They see you coming back, so this guy's going to blink from here to here. And everybody else will stay there. Okay. Did their bonus blinking thing. They have no more bonus turns. Thank you. I didn't think I was that sexy. My voice was, but I'll take it. All right. All right, so 26 plus 1. Yeah, when they said all these blink dogs, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to kill them. Then I saw their attacks. So yeah, you guys may have a chance. Okay, so Vannies, what's your AC at now?
Still 12.
Still 12? Okay. Both these guys are going to attack you. It's just a normal attack. I think that's the correct modifier. Double checking. Don't want to... Yep, that it is. Okay. All right, so the dog on the left is going to bite you. He's going to hit you. Dog up in front of you, he is going to miss you. Okay. So the dog to your left does 5 points of damage to you. That is. Keone, these three are going to try to attack you. So the one to your left is going to try and hit you. I know you have the armor up, which you'll have to remind me, but let's do that after I figure out if anybody even actually hits you. All right, the one to your left, miss it. Ooh, that's a big fumble. Okay, remind me to roll that. Okay, set the one up to your top left corner. Okay, that's going to be hit, and the one directly in front of you. I believe that's the one with the hex. What's your armor at?
They all but the one that got an at one hits. My AC is 12.
Your AC is 12? Okay, so let's do the... And Vantage, just so you know, I do have a fumble chart. Does anybody want to roll that for fun, or should I just do it?
You can do it.
All right. Let's do a chart. Hang on. Oh, there it is. Crit fail chart. I forgot.
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed something when you were... Someone came in and was talking to me for a sec, so I was on mute. I took 11 damage that turn?
Yes, you did.
Okay, thank you.
No, 5.
All right.
5 damage.
I only took 5?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. You only took 5 because only one person hit you.
Okay, thank you. I apologize for that.
Okay, that's going to be impossible for him to throw his own jaw, so we're going to say that he tried to bite you, but has fallen prone. He's going to have to stand up next turn. Okay, now the other two, how does your armor of Agathis work? How much I know they take damage.
They deal their damage as normal, and then they take 20 points of cold damage, if I have the temporary hit points still.
All right, so you take 6 points from both of them. 2, 2, 2, kind of cool. And,
Okay.
and I assume you have the temporary hit points still there?
Oh yeah. They each
All right.
take 20 cold damage.
All right, you can tell that they are extremely bloody. What about the guy who is hexed? Does he take more or the same?
I don't think he takes more from this type of thing, so he's fine.
Well, you can tell they both look extremely weakened. All right, this is on Yuri. All right, so these two dogs beside Horse and Yuri here, I want to roll for them. 1 for Horse and two for Yuri. All right, Yuri and Yuri. Okay, they both like Yuri. So 3 on Yuri, bottom left-hand corner. What is Yuri's AC again?
He has an AC of 19.
All right, that's going to miss. The one to his upper left, that's going to miss. The one up top, that's going to miss again. All right, so you got none hit. Horse, you got 2 on you. Your AC is 20?
13.
13?
No.
Oh, that's right. You were asleep. Okay. All right, so... Yeah, that's going to miss. Ooh, but that does hit. All right, so you get at least 1 of their damage. So 4 damage on you there, Horace. And 3 on you there, Say. Remind me, do you sleep in your armor, or do you wear like medium armor or something?
I sleep in my armor, 15 AC.
Okay, 15 AC. All right. Go ahead and get 3 of those on you. All right, so hit, miss, and hit. Okay, so
Miss.
that's right. You got a 15. So the one up here hits you. The one to your left, and takes. D20 damage is a little much for these guys. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, that is their turn. These 2 dogs here is going to, since they didn't use their bonus action, they are going to actually blink out of here and go over to what they consider easier targets. And then everybody's going to stay where they're at. All right, so Say, what you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna smack some dogs up.
Oh, hold on for a second. Let me roll my secret thing for you. Okay, go ahead and fight with whichever you want.
So I'm gonna cast this, which
Green Flame Blade. Okay.
It's a
Fight
thing.
fire.
I might be casting it out of order, but hold on here. Here, let me show you the spell. Damn it! It doesn't actually post the spell.
So what exactly does this do? Just explain. Oh, here. As part of the action used to cast this spell, you must make a melee attack with a weapon against one creature within the spell's range. Otherwise, the spell fails. On a hit, the target suffers the attack's normal effects, and green fire leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it. The second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. Alright, so it's one creature within the spell's range. Hit, the target suffers the attack's effects, and green fire leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice. Oh, cool. And the creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. So what's your ability modifier?
I think this description is not correct.
Okay, this is called Green Flame Blade. Give me a second.
Because it's supposed to be 1d something plus.
Alright.
Yeah. At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 fire damage to the target, and the fire damage to the second creature it increases to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Is this in the Xanathar's Guide or the normal?
Sword Coast Adventure Guide.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I don't own that. Could you do me a favor, copy that, and PM it to me through Discord?
Yeah.
Because there's just some books I don't have, and I have no way to look them up.
Here, I'm just gonna give you the link. Okay,
right,
so I'm gonna swing at this one here.
All right, let me read this thing over real fast. Come on, get up there. Spray that she used to cast a spell, you must make an attack with a weapon against one creature. Spell if there's an terrorist. Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
Okay, yeah, you're at 8th level, so the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 fire damage to the target. The fire damage to the second creature increases to 1d8 plus. Okay, that's a lot nicer than just normal damage. So go ahead and do your attack on, which one was it again? That one? Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit. 18 does hit for 8 damage. So go ahead and roll the 1d8 damage for that guy, or do you just want to use this damage up
hold
here?
Hold on. It's 8 plus 14 for sneak attack. So 22 plus 3 damage.
Oh, well, he's dead then.
Yeah, and then the other guy takes 5. This guy takes 5.
All right, so he is still up. Looking bloody though, but he's still up.
And I'll hit him with this. Or I'll try to hit him.
Is Sable the black sword you have in the sack?
Actually, I meant to have Weird Dragon Sword, but I clicked the wrong one.
Okay, is that the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay. All right, so an 11 misses.
All right, and that's what I got.
All right.
I guess I could move this way.
Cool.
Oh, actually, I could move like over to here if I wanted to. Won't matter.
That's right. I was about to attack you, but I remembered you have that thing to where you can dance around people and not take opportunity attacks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Horace, what are you doing? You seem to be very popular. Hmm? Well, before you do, is that on the first one? Okay. But I thought we said on an area of effect spell, the second wind thing, we can't do it on another area of effect spell.
This
Oh,
is
that's
not...
right. This is your channel thing. So, all right. So actually, yeah, that's going to kill all of them.
Nice. And then I go back to sleep.
Why didn't you just do that from the start?
Well, I'm very
Good job,
slow,
Horace.
okay? If I had have gone, at the start of the turn, that would have been nice, but I rolled very poorly.
What are you talking about, a turn? We don't wait for turns, we just hit them.
Well, I'm slow, You guys did your thing, and then I was watching, and I, wake up very groggy, and I don't
Listen here, you piece of
things.
shit. Next time you do it as soon as you can.
He didn't want you guys to feel like underappreciated.
Either way, good job, Horace. Someone else take watch, because Yuri's too busy staring at that fucking ring.
Not it, and I go to sleep.
I've already had watch, and I go back to sleep.
Actually, you're actually, the thing is, guys, when this happened at the very end of the watch, so it's like pre-dawn hours right now. I mean, so if you guys want to sleep another 8 hours to gain back the spells and abilities you lost, you can, but there's a chance you can be attacked again.
I can just do a short rest.
Yeah, can we do a short rest?
Horace didn't really
Yeah,
use any
fine.
spells.
I have like 11 health, so
Nice.
Yeah,
Short
yeah,
rest, spin those
right?
hit die.
Yeah, you can spend hit die on a short rest.
Gotta love short rest.
Oh, that's a bad hit die roll. But that's enough to get me back.
Right.
And those temporary hit points will disappear after an hour, so I'm not going to worry about those.
I'll be right back. Oh, without me.
As we're getting ready in the morning, I go to everyone like, so should I not wear my armor today to be sneaky like you guys, or should I just go?
I mean, do
super
you really
clumpy
want to
clumpy?
not wear your armor? Because without it, you're kind of like a newborn babe.
Yes, but if we're trying to be sneaky, it might be helpful if I don't wear my armor.
Question here.
Well, my question is, how's that going to help Horse to be or is that I wasn't paying attention. Horse, are you the one saying like you shouldn't wear your armor?
Yeah, I have disadvantage when I wear my armor on stealth
Ah,
checks.
that's true. Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy to wear my armor and stay back while someone else goes to investigate, and we can use the sending stone, whatever. But if we all want to go together, I'm just gonna be loud and obnoxious and clump around.
Well, if we're getting close, it would be bad to have you too far away. And you have, no offense, kind of short legs, so it would take you a while to catch up.
Right. So I can turn someone invisible to scout out around the camp at least and get an idea of what kind of perimeter, check out maybe potential entrances or something before we work on forming an official plan of attack here.
Okay.
Well,
That's a good idea.
Now you're about a couple hours from the camp, so how long will the spell last for, even if you concentrate on it?
See, that's what
An
I'm.
hour, right?
Yeah, an hour, which should be enough time to circle around it and take a peek around a campsite, especially if you're invisible.
True, but I'm just saying don't cast it now, because if you do, it'll be up before they get there.
Yeah, of course. I'd wait until we were closer to the place.
So, what do you guys want to do to try to find the place? I know you have the map, but it's more of a general area than an actual, turn left and at the Starbucks and get here.
Can anybody follow tracks, things like that?
I was gonna
Not
say,
me.
does anybody have a survival check or anything they'd like to try?
I mean, I learned a couple of things, but I'm not exactly good at it.
I can assist Say in doing it, or maybe Yuri. Nope,
Well,
it's probably
What about
Say.
nature or insight to just will yourself in the right direction?
Not so much. No, this would be a survival check.
Say, what's your survival?
You might be muted.
Scrub.
And also remember, if at least two of you do it, I'll give you advantage.
I could have done locate object with your thing, but I haven't seen it before, so that doesn't help.
Unfort.
Porus, you have a decent wisdom score for survival, right?
Yeah, I've learned a few things, but I'm not good at it. I can give it a whack if you like, if I'm the best at it.
Honestly, we all sort of suck at it. One of us needs to figure it out sooner or later, but come on, I'll help you look for some sort of tracks. So I'm just going to use the aid action for Horus.
All right, so two of you are doing it. So, well, I would have given Horace advantage, but he rolled pretty good himself. So you're actually able to find tracks. You find that where you camped from, maybe like it takes you like a half hour to find these tracks. But once you do, you realize you camped probably pretty close to their normal place of where they go to get there.
Okay, I'm not gonna wear my armor until we get closer, and then if we're gonna go guns a blazing, then I'll put my armor on. But for now, I'm just walking around without armor to help.
It's not really a path, but you just notice a lot of foot traffic, footprints going in the same direction.
Well, I mean, as
stealthy and stuff.
yeah, Say, go ahead and just stay quiet like you usually are.
I cast
Alrighty, and then
all right. So after about an hour, Puddles, you start to notice that the footprints, they start to get more people coming from different areas going on the same area to the same places. So you're pretty sure you're getting close to the encampment. At this point, do you guys want to send out your scouts, or do you want to keep on going?
I think Say should go ahead, and I will cast the spell Enhance Ability to give him advantage on stealth checks.
and I can make him invisible as well.
Okay.
Maybe
so go ahead and
until
go.
we know where the camp is for the invisibility. This is just to see where the camp is, instead of burning 2 spells.
Oh, we're just looking for the camp. I'm sorry, I thought we had found it at this point. Okay, yeah.
No, you've been walking about an hour. You're still following some foot traffic. And which one are you giving him there, Horace?
Cat's Grace.
All right. All right, advantage on dexterity checks. It also doesn't take damage from falling 20 feet or less. Oh, well, that's cool. All right, so go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Do we lose Jim?
You there, Say?
He said he was sick. Maybe he passed out.
I've had that happen to me with the other games before it's happened.
Unfortunately, I don't have Jim's phone number, or I would call him. But
How dare you not have his phone number?
well, I mean, we went to the same high school, so.
You should know everything about him.
Probably.
Maybe roll for him until he comes back?
Jim!
I'm sorry, Puddles, can you repeat what you said? I didn't hear you.
Maybe roll for him until he gets back.
I can do that.
Give it a good old roll.
Yes. Having the DM roll for you never goes bad. Never goes bad.
It's okay. We're only going to blame you for every bad thing that happens from here on out.
Right, it gives us a scapegoat.
I don't blame you. Okay, so let's go to stealth. I've seen better. No, I'm kidding. Actually, stealth is actually pretty good. Right, 27. There we go. So Say's going to go up there and sneak in. Normally, this is where I would put Say on, show Say the map of all the bad guys, but he's not there, so guess I'll have to describe this to you when back to you guys.
What would Say tell us?
That's what I'm trying to think of here. He'd probably take down as many of the numbers as possible.
There's a lot of guys.
Whether or not you would see whether or not the main guy was there.
We know what the main guy looks like, right?
No. A description was not given. From the way they explained it to you, these bandits operate in like large groups, but they don't really. It's not really the same bandit group that keeps hitting them. They just know that they need some leader, somebody who looks official.
Okay, which guy had the best looking facial hair? That's the leader. Yeah,
okay,
who had the best facial hair? That's the leader. Like, did any of them have like a sweet mustache or something?
Okay, actually, by the time he gets there and comes back, several hours have gone by. He said he comes back to you and says that he was able to get a good look at a somewhat decent count. He says there's about maybe 20 individuals there. They're still like eating breakfast and stuff when he left like an hour ago. But he said he didn't see their main person. It's a possibility he was sleeping in or something.
20 people isn't too bad.
Wait, so what was the answer to the question? Like, did any of them have like a really nice mustache or something?
A lot of them were like they taken care of themselves, but I mean not any of them were sporting a mustache.
It's gonna be hard to tell who's who.
Yeah, he's saying like he saw that they were all they were organized, but he didn't really see anybody with an officer tag or anything like that.
Shame. Gotcha.
Well, I'm sure we could figure it out eventually.
Should we get closer and we'll have a look?
I mean,
We're gonna have to.
All right, so like say we'll lead you to the area of in the woods because I'll bring you guys to the map.
Need a stealth or anything?
Go ahead. I'll leave Say's stealth roll, but if everybody else wants to make make me a stealth. We'll go with that.
Hey.
There you go, Vanius.
Okay, and Yuri's
Puddles.
gonna
That's
get
gonna hurt.
a 13.
We do group stealth, right?
That's right.
I'm gonna get a 17.
All right. Well, the good news is that Puddles isn't wearing his armor, so he's not clamping around. So what he's doing, he's stepping on sticks and falling in rabbit holes.
We don't do
Actually, no.
group stealth?
Never really heard of that.
So basically, it's like if the majority of the group passes, then you, as a group, pass. But if the majority fails, then everybody fails, as opposed
Right,
to
or
having
if
one person.
there's a couple different. I've done it where you take, like, if everybody is moving like as a unit or within like 10 feet of each other, you like average all the stealth rolls together. So like the better people help out the worst people to compensate. I've seen it done both ways.
But it's up to your discretion, DM.
Right. I thought I remembered hearing that we did group stealth when I first joined the group, so that's why I was asking.
That might
Actually,
have been
I've never really done group stealth before. The way I've always done it is I've had everybody roll stealth, and depending on how bad they roll, like if somebody rolls a 1, no matter how good the other people's are, the person's going to make noise. But she rolled a 9, so it's not really that bad, and their passive perception, I don't think is good enough to hear him. 1 second.
Horace, you must be pretty thrown off without your armor if you're stepping in random holes.
You've got short legs, okay? It's not as easy.
Yeah, as you guys get closer, you notice that a couple of them like turn their heads and look around in the woods. It's like they think they hear something, but not really. Then they go back to the task.
See, he's back.
I've been back for a couple of minutes. I just can't really talk much.
That's okay. This is what you guys see. As you can tell, there's not much trees. So where you're at, let me actually get you guys and put you where I think I had you at. No. Go.
Oh. Do you think it would be better to perhaps attack them at night? I mean, we can all see in the dark, right? And it looks like they're the majority human.
My dark vision is limited, but yes.
All right. This is the map of the area of what you guys would see, and like the purple area. That's really done for my eyesight because I've had like 5 eye surgeries, but consider that to be denser than normal.
I see darkness.
Yeah, I just see a
Oh,
black screen.
You see dark. Okay,
Right, it's nighttime, so this is all we can see.
We have dark. I can see in the darkness perfectly clear up to 120 feet.
Not the kind of darkness I make.
I'm not into that darkness. Oh god,
Okay.
now it's purple.
Yeah, I use
Painful.
purple. I use purple for my eyesight. Helps me line up lines and all that kind of stuff a whole lot easier. All right, so this is what you guys see from here. They're going around doing their rounds and stuff. You don't really see a main guy yet. You do notice that all the tents are gray except for this one right here. This seems to be the one that has like it's a little bit more upscale. So it's a possibility that the bad guy's in there.
Oh man, I wonder which tent would possibly be the leaders.
What do the guys look like? Do they just look like regular old bandits, or are they wearing crazy armor and have crazy weapons? What do the guys look like?
Let me look up what they carry real fast.
I mean, there's a lot of them, but, you know, we're pretty strong.
Honestly, I got a good feeling about it. We've dealt with worse frequently.
Yeah, you notice that a lot like a like 4 or 5, like 7 of them are wearing like leather armor and carrying maces, and the rest also, well, all of them are wearing leather armor, but like 7 of them have maces, and the rest of them have like scimitars, and they each have like a crossbow on their back.
It should be easy enough. Do they look like normal people? Like, would I feel bad for killing them?
Well, that depends. I mean, how bad you feel about killing bandits, but they do look like normal people. I mean, they're not like monstrosities or anything like that.
Do these look like people
Kill 'em
who
all.
probably just had like a really rough life? Like, these people were broke as hell and they're pretty ragtag, or do these just look like some bloodthirsty assholes?
I don't care what they look
A
like.
couple of them do look like they enjoyed a lot, and the others seem to be in it just for the coin. But as you can look at them, their gear and everything is not ragtag or anything. They've been doing this for a while, and all of them are there just they're just like joking around doing chores and all that kind of stuff.
Well,
I don't know how I feel about just killing everybody.
I mean, we could knock out a lot of them.
Well,
Kill 'em all.
Also remember, according to the sheriff in town, this is one of the groups that have had no problems killing other people to take their stuff. They've left lots of dead bodies in the past.
Okay,
Kill 'em
that
all.
might change things.
Yeah, we're just gonna kill them all.
I mean, should we just throw a couple of
I'm on board.
fireballs in there, explode them all, go get the guy in the tent? What's the plan, guys? I don't think this is going to be much of a hassle. They look pretty fucking easy to kill, to be honest.
Unfortunately, question: if I use a lightning-based spell, like on a cloth tent, that will light it on fire, no?
Well, right now, remember all of your different fireball looks are just looks. They're all fire based. So yes, they will catch the tents on fire.
That's what I'm saying. So I would have to be careful about which tents I attempt to light on fire, but theoretically, I could catch whoever is inside in a bit of a panic there.
We don't know what tent
Pretty
he's
much,
in
yeah.
either, so
No, that's true too.
he could be in any of
But-
them. We could just throw like a fireball in the middle to kill a couple, charge in, maybe get like someone to sneak around, like so that if anybody tries to run away, we've got people stopping them. We could like circle around.
All right. I wish I had a fury spell because we could start a battle royale, but I don't. Closest thing I've got is confusion, which is still pretty good though. Let's take a look at this.
Casting it from the woods is your best option instead of casting it during the heat of battle where your friends could be in the crossfire.
Right, kind of like I'd also want to cast mage armor before we actually initiate combat as well.
Actually, you should have cast that when you woke up this morning. It lasts for 8 hours.
Oh, does it? I thought you had to cast that in combat, or I would have like, can we just retcon that I casted mage armor? Because I
That's
really
fine. Yeah. I mean, for mage armor in 5e, like in Pathfinder, it works like it's 1 hour per level, but in 5e, it's an 8-hour period.
Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. Okay, yeah. I always thought it was like you have to cast it once combat starts. So okay.
Now something like that is shield. Shield only lasts for so many minutes.
I do have shield as well. Yeah, it's 1 round is shield.
I don't know why these aren't on.
What do you think, guys?
Okay.
Keone, say, what do you reckon?
I'm on board.
I mean, we really could probably take these guys all out in one fell swoop and draw the leader out. No problem.
I think maybe someone should go on the other side to stop him from getting away if we could. Maybe someone
Alright.
who's super sneaky to not draw attention.
That's probably a good idea.
Now, if you guys want to, you can also do the stealth thing. Wait till it's night. Watch the area all day.
I was gonna say,
It's up to you guys.
I think we definitely want to attack at night, and I think doing a little bit of a stakeout might be a good idea as well. Just kind of monitor, see if it looks like anybody is more clearly the leader. Of course, if we are going in at night, it's going to be harder to identify them, but see if maybe like we see people reporting to a certain place or a certain person that we can sort of, target rather than all willy-nilly. Because in the middle of the day, this is a lot of people to just kind of run in and attempt to deal with.
Aye. Well, we could stake it out for a few hours if you like, see if anyone pokes their head out of those tents.
Yeah,
Right.
It's about midday right now. It's about in the afternoon, probably closer to 1 o'clock, I think. So I mean, it's up to you guys if you want to sit there and wait till like dusk or nightfall.
Yeah, I'd want to attack. We can, like we said, we can all at least kind of see in the dark. So I'd like to attack in the dark.
And if
Yeah,
they have
I
a
agree with
fire
that.
going, I'm sure that'll help with our vision.
Correct. So let's do a stakeout.
Yeah, as you guys look on here, you do notice that they're mostly human. There are a few half elves, but that's about it. They're mainly human and a few half elven bunch. Actually, let me look up something real fast. I knew I wrote this down somewhere. Give me a quick second. Sorry.
Surprise! Just gonna blink right into the middle on top of the fire.
That'd be
Yeah,
hilarious.
but,
I would allow that. That'd be hilarious. Burn yourself in the fire. That'd be cool. Yeah. As you look here, they're mainly humans except for these guys right here. I would say that your his vision is good, passive is good enough to realize that these ones in like the dark in the dark outfits here are half elves. The rest are humans that you know of right now. You haven't seen their captain yet.
I'm really impressed by the amount of camaraderie and team spirit these bandits have by coordinating their looks and outfits like that. Good on them.
Hey, steal enough money. Nobody cares where it comes from when they want the same look.
Right. It just seems interesting that they would invest so much of it back in their attire.
What?
They're trying to be the next evil team. They gotta look the part.
Yeah. Squad goals.
I mean, have you seen our team? We're all mixed matched. We look terrible. No one's gonna know who we are.
Well, actually,
we lack identity.
Well, actually, some background here, guys. A very old Spores druid came here and told tales of her group and how like they're all dressed together, and then they all decided to get dressed together.
After she fed them a delicious meal, of course. She told them stories over food.
Over food and hearts and everything. All right, so
I mean, if you would want to, Keone, we could you could go in and talk to them. Maybe cast an Armor of Agathis. I could maybe get my special ring to give you super strength protection, and then if they do start attacking you, we can come in. And also, they'll probably all kill themselves by trying to kill you.
That is a fair enough point. I could probably just walk in. Worst case scenario, I can still walk out. Doesn't look like they have any sort of spellcasters that would give me trouble.
At least then you could find out who this boss man is. Maybe he's like a spellcaster or like a big, huge barbarian who could kick our ass. Better to know before we like just go in willy-nilly. Or someone can go invisible and check the tents. Just seems too easy, like this bandit group has been terrorizing the city for a while. You think their leader might be a bit of a badass?
I mean,
it's definitely true. That's why we're doing the stakeout, right? Have we staked them out yet, or all we found out was that they have matching outfits?
So far, you guys are sit there and you're watching them. I mean, but you haven't really told me if you decided to wait or if you're going to attack now. Or I mean,
we're waiting.
I've just
We're
been
waiting.
talking.
Yeah. We're waiting.
We're waiting
Alright.
100%.
So are you waiting in shifts, or are you all going to stay there, or what do you should do?
If they
Would you
don't
like
know
me
where
to
we
go
are,
try
we
to
may as
talk to
well all just stay here, and if they come our way, we can go. So all waiting together?
Yep.
All right. So as you guys go waiting, off and on throughout the day towards dusk, you see let me bring him out. This guy coming out of the tent. Goes around here, he's barking orders to people, telling them what to do and how to do. He's going through here. You notice as he gets closer to where you guys are at, you notice that he is actually a half orc, and he has some nice weaponry on him. You see that he is carrying a let me show this right. Okay. He's carrying what looks to be a say you're pretty much the only one who can make this out is going in from tent to tent, talking to people. You can tell he's carrying a scimitar, and he has a dagger. And you see that he's also wearing studded leather.
And it's clear to us that he's the leader?
Oh yeah, he's barking orders. They're doing what they're told and everything. You tell he does this several times throughout the day. Then he goes back to this tent here, and then does whatever he does inside that tent.
What do you reckon?
I mean, we could certainly go in.
Could move around to the top. Take him out first.
We can't kill him though. We need him.
We can't take him out.
All right.
I could cast Hold Person, but
now just so you guys know, it's getting towards dark and dusk. So right here, this fire is big enough to light up this entire area pretty nicely. And you notice everyone on the outside of the tents are carrying torches to help them see.
Fuck.
I mean, except for the half elves, which have dark vision, these guys aren't carrying torches, but just the humans. Not saying you guys. I don't know if you have a magical way to put out their light or not, but it's up to you.
And we know that he's in the red tent right now?
Yes. That's where he went after he barked his orders for the last time. Well, the last time he barked orders.
Do we want some sneaky people to go around the back so he can't run away, and me and Vadnius here will throw a couple of fireballs and then we'll run in? Seems the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, I think that's our play here.
All right. So who is sneaking?
Yuri and Seer, the sneaky ones.
All right. So
Fuck.
say 11.
That's a 2.
Wait, no, that's my sheet. Ignore that one.
Okay, roll Yuri's. All right, there we go. I want to say since they're both stealth, then we'll say that's good enough for them to get past their passive perception. Well, let me check the one guy. His passive perception. Well, you take for a captain, he'd have a better passive perception. All right, guess not. Okay, so you guys. That's good enough for you guys to get to the opposite side there. If you want to go ahead and move your characters there.
Yep, have moved Yuri.
I see that.
We're down here, Horace, on the southern portion. Okay.
Now I have to zoom in to see this, so
we should still be sneaking at this point. We're not announcing that we've showed up yet because we're trying to shoot our fireballs and stuff before we actually get
Well, I was Okay, so if you guys are walking forward still, go ahead and give me your stealth as well, if you're stealthing.
You want us to re-roll it?
We just did, so you might as well.
Yeah.
I didn't see you re-roll yours. That's not bad.
All right, Thaddeus, Keanu's good. All right, just we need horse.
Ooh.
13.
Ooh,
There we go. Yeah, you're all good. Good enough to get past their passive perception. All right, so whoever's going to... So if I understand this correctly, Yuri and Say are just there to make sure no one tries to run away in that direction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
sneak up
they will go in and
I'm
try to
just-
get the big guy once we throw the fireballs in, and me, Keone, and Vadnius will try just clear up the little guys.
Right.
I'll do.
I definitely
I'll do
I want to throw a confusion spell in there too.
Well, here's the thing. The first spell that's cast is going to start the turn order.
Right.
Mhm.
So there's no way you're going to be able to cast Confusion and 2 fireballs. Not going to happen.
Right. Obviously we can simultaneously cast our fireballs. Like, that's not an issue. It's just
Yeah, I'm going to allow that, but a third spell seems a little...
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to think of which one I would rather prioritize casting, whether I want the damage or I want to try and nullify a chunk of enemies or turn them to our side even.
If
Probably just
looking
fireball.
at these guys, do I think a fireball would just straight out kill any of them? Can I make like an investigation or
How
something?
tough do they look?
Yes, but help me out. What's the average damage to a fireball?
About 30.
30-ish.
Yeah, so go ahead and make an insight roll.
I'm just gonna. I'll do spell prep. Put Armor of Agathist and Shadows of Moil on. Literally have the darkest frost armor.
Wouldn't it be investigation?
Okay. That
Enlarge
dark-
Abyss Reaver.
All right. That darkness is 10 feet, right?
Dim light turns to darkness, and bright light turns to dim light within a certain radius.
Well, I mean, but is it a 10-foot radius or just 10 feet around you?
10 feet around me.
All right, so that would be a 5-foot radius. So let's...
Well, it is a 10-foot radius. It's just centered on me. Everything within 10 feet.
So it is a 10-foot radius. Okay.
Yeah. Shadows turn dim light within 10 feet into darkness.
$17 for the insight. Yeah, that's enough for you to know that the bandits look pretty weak. I like... here you go, Keanu. You got a circle one. I like the circle one. I like that a lot better.
Oh boy.
All right, so yeah, you notice that. Let me look at all these guys here. That guy. All right, from what you've seen, you know that the humans will probably be taken out fairly easily. The thugs may survive. The half elves may survive, and you know definitely would not kill the captain.
All right. Sounds good. It's fireballs are a 20-foot radius, right? Like, they're pretty massive.
They're huge.
Yeah, so right now, if you wanted to put one on that tent, let me get that red. So yeah,
I'll just.
I used to actually have a marketplace purchases. I used to have something like that, but no, I think that's when I was a plus member.
I will run in after their fireballs go off. Just play janitor.
All right, so let's go. So this is they have a 20-foot radius. So
Yeah, so I'm trying to draw a 20-foot circle here, but I'm just failing miserably at it.
20-foot radius means a 40-foot circle.
Yeah. Which is 8 across, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't count.
here you go. Here's the the red one you guys can use for whichever one you want.
Alright, yeah, we'll just do that way. Instead of my stupid circles. Alright, so the red one... Oh, it doesn't let me move the red one.
Probably because I made it.
Okay, I'll just draw. Okay.
Just pinning what tent you want it centered over.
I got it.
All right, now we got it. Okay. I need to erase these colors because they're confusing my eyes.
Okay.
So is that where...
Put mine there, I think. It's a little bit wide to the left, but that covers what I need, and the left doesn't matter. So that's where mine's going.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got 2 fireballs going off. Bam, bam. Horse, is that where you want yours?
Before I cast my fireball, I cast Warding Bond on Keone so that he takes he has resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage.
Okay. So that means he takes half, or it's at disadvantage.
He takes half damage, but then I take the remainder damage that he would take.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's get these fireballs done first. I'm look see if you guys have any abilities to help them.
The spells that have been placed on me have made me a shadow demon.
Does look pretty cool. All right. Let's see what we got.
That's a pretty good one.
Man, these guys are
they're going
so much. It just reeks of burnt flesh.
All right. So they got nothing. So okay. So we're going to do these 4 first, and this purple circle. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do they have disadvantage on their deck save because they didn't see it coming too?
No, I'm not going to do that. Because more than likely, this is going to kill probably all of them. All right. So what do they need? A 15? Right,
16. 16 for me, 15 for...
for horse? Okay, so let's do theirs first. What they deck save? So what is the bandits deck save? They have a +1, so I guess it's somewhat of a chance. Alright.
My square is actually short, by the way. This dude here should be in my square too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, okay, so that's what you meant by short. Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be 5 then. So let's do 5 times. So, alright, so 2. Okay. The 2 who made it is going to be 1, 2, 3. All right, it's going to be these 2. The ones who made it is going to be these 2 right here. So what's your whole damage? 33.
Yeah.
All right. So let me go ahead because this guy's. All right. So that. Damage at 33, even at half, they're going to die.
Rest.
All right, the thugs have a better chance.
And then we learned that they had a pet adult red dragon that's immune to fire.
Kill me.
I can do that.
Lucky.
No, that was the other group.
All right, these are straight 1d20, so they may not have such a good chance. So 1, 2. There's 2 in there. Okay, I thought there was more. First thug gets a 4. Second thug gets 15.
Get wrecked.
Which you need a 16. So they both take 33, and that's just enough to kill both of them.
Wow.
All right, Puddles, yours is a 15 to survive, right?
Aye, but what's their health if like the half? If 33 killed them.
What is your damage? 29?
Yeah, but if they fail, it's 14.
Oh yeah, they're gonna die even if they make it. So we're just gonna go ahead and kill off the bandits. Make that fast, because even at half, they're gonna die. They're just bandits. I figured you guys deserve some easy kills every now and then. I can't put 3 gigantic apes on your boat all the time.
Easy way to make some gold.
Now the thugs, on the other hand, they can have a chance of survival. So, all right, 20. So 1, 2, 3. Nope.
Nice.
You need a 15 to survive. So that's 33, or what was it? 29.
That's what you get when you don't have Dex.
All right. Proficiency. Yeah, they have no Dex at all. I mean, it's weird. All right, they are extremely bloody, but they are alive. And the tents are on fire.
Release the little health thing. Fire's gone.
All right. So I want to get rid of that, and all right. Just so you guys know, tents in red are on fire. And that starts the initiative for everybody. Let me get the initiative thing out. All right, let me remove all turns.
Oh, I forgot to click my icon first, but I rolled an 18.
Oh, that's okay.
Icon, roll it again, then click on your thing on the turn order, and you can change it.
Ah.
Roll for Yuri.
Yeah, that's. Whew.
I'm good at rolling 14s for Yuri.
Okay, all right. Now I'm gonna say before the turn started, that is loud enough to get the captain out of his tent or running out like, what the heck's going on out here? All right, so he's gonna be right here at the start of combat. All right, so let's see here. Thug group first for their initiative grouping. Bandits. And the captain.
The thug life is a rough life.
All right, 11, 12, and 22. Okay, has everybody rolled? Yuri, Say, Horus, Thaddeus, and Kiane. All right. Let me put... All right, the bandit captain is out here now. Came up first. He's good enough to see Kiane there. So Kiane,
He sees a shadow monster covered in frost spikes.
But at the start of battle, Kiane, were you there, or did you say something that I forgot?
I was just holding for after the fireballs.
Okay. So what did you want to do after fall? Just run up and attack somebody?
I mean, that is my trick. I don't shoot fireballs, I just hit things with a sword. It's effective when you don't have spell slots.
Okay, so why don't you okay, so yeah, why don't you go ahead and roll your roll to hit?
That guy's fucking dead.
All right, 28 does hit him for 32 damage.
22.
22 damage, thank you. Yeah, but yeah, this is one of the guys who only had 3, so he's down. All right, there we go. Now we're back up to normal initiative here. The bandit sees that guy go down, and lots of his people are here and dead. Go ahead. So, and basically all he sees is the black mist. And he's like, mages, kill him! Is she gonna run? So, no, 30, not 40. What am I? There we go. He's gonna stop there. Take out his scimitar, I believe is what he's carrying. Sure. Yes, he's carrying a scimitar. And he takes out his scimitar and his dagger, and he's just like baring his teeth at the darkness. And you can tell, Candy, that he sees you. So he's not going to have disadvantage on hits. He can see you.
The heavily obscured doesn't. It's a separate thing listed in the spell.
Okay, it either causes darkness or it doesn't. And if it does cause darkness, then anybody with dark vision can see you.
I mean, the dark vision is fine. It's just
Okay.
it lists heavily obscured separate from making the dim light and dark stuff.
Oh, so you're saying like you're magically obscured? You're not just
Yes.
like
Well, if that
I understand.
okay.
The dim light from brightness is separate from the spell. Otherwise, I don't think they would list it separately.
If you want to,
It
you
would
can
just be like with the darkness spell.
Well, to me, it's just like you're gathering the shadows and making it like as if you walk into a dark room, which means to me that anybody with dark vision can see you.
Like, it lists the heavily obscured bit first, separate from the rest. Like, is the main effect of the spell.
Yeah, is that a technical term? Heavily obscured.
Heavily obscured is like darkness according to the book, going into a room and it being dark.
Well, it could be mist, it could be darkness. It just makes it harder to make out the form easy, like with the blur spell. This is not that good a spell.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, to me it's not like casting the darkness spell and plus you get attacks with it. It's like you're coiling the shadows around you. It's true you're darker, but the people in dark vision, they can see you, and people who don't, they're the ones who are going to have a hard time hitting you.
Yeah, I think if you're fighting someone who doesn't have dark vision, they would have disadvantage. But like it's, I don't know.
That
it's
is
however Brian wants to read it, but the way I read it, I wouldn't give disadvantage as a DM. But obviously, it's Brian's call.
Yeah. Dang it. Should have just cast the darkness spell.
Is there like a status condition like heavily obscured in the book? I can't find it.
It's basically the blinded condition. You just have disadvantage to hit someone.
Yeah. That's what I'm reading. Hold on, I found something.
I'm trying to think, because to me, having like cast darkness and cause damage is overpowering to me. I mean, if you want to do that, we can. But to me, if anybody casts daylight, it's going to cancel it out.
So, the darkness, it's not like special darkness. It just makes bright light, dim light, and dim light darkness within 10 feet, which isn't that bad. And the damage is 2d8, but that's only if they deal damage to me first.
Which they probably will. No one's going to let's just say hi.
Yeah.
All right, well, Keanu, it's your turn.
Apparently it's on page 183 of the Player's Handbook.
So, okay, I will just lift my finger and point towards the half-orc, and a shadowy hand will reach out and basically stab into his chest, grabbing his heart, and that's just going to be how my Hexblade's curse manifests with this.
Nice. like that.
Walk up to him.
I find this completely cool that you're walking in between the two, like, on fire tents, and you guys are about to showdown. Like, it's like you can see the flames, but they're kind of like down lit. It's hilarious.
The darkness.
It's pretty badass, the whole thing.
Yeah, because they're both very bright, so it's like dim light, but like you guys are understanding, like, these two shadowy figures fight each other to death, and
so that's 15 points of damage on the first hit.
26 to 50. Oh, that's right. I always forget the +3. You always get your bonus to that, right?
Yep. If I put the curse on them, I add proficiency as damage.
15. That's nice. All right. So,
oh god, that's a good damage roll.
That's 20.
That was my max damage.
Ooh, that is nice. Nice, sweet. And that would be a 20, right?
Yep.
Let's just make sure you have to kill this dude.
Yeah, you have to remember this is the guy you have to bring back.
Yeah, I'll do non-lethal, but I'm still gonna beat the shit out of him.
Okay, so you want this to be non-lethal damage?
I don't expect him to go down in the first 2 hits.
Because you didn't say that at first.
I don't want to kill the captain. We need him.
Okay.
I just don't assume he's going down in the first 2 hits.
So is that all your attacks?
That is all my turn.
All right.
I am finished.
Horace, you're up.
I am going to eat my acorn of absorb elements, whatever it is, and give myself fire resistance.
Gonna run through the fire and bathe in it.
I am going to run into the first tent and see if there's anything inside it. Like people or hostages or anything, because we didn't check that.
Okay.
5. Can I go under the tent, or do I have to go around the front? Where the entrance is?
Let's just, I've kind of forgotten where the things, but right now let's assume it's burning and it's pretty easy to make your own opening with your dagger or knife. And as you cut into it and you look, there are supplies in there. They're all on fire, but there is no one inside of it.
Okay, I'm going to action surge and then run to the other one.
Which one? You have one to your left and one to your right. Okay. Yeah. As you look in there too, there aren't any people in there, but there's some barrels and crates and some knapsacks, but they're all on fire. How much damage does that acorn take? Half damage. Well, how long are you staying? Are you staying in there to thoroughly search, or are you just sticking your head in and coming out real fast?
This is what I found.
I'd have to use all of my movement to get there, so I'd have to stay inside the tent while it's burning.
Okay. Well, the first one you'll just take 1 point of damage, just because you went in real fast. But the other one, you'll take 2 points of fire damage this round. If you exit out next round, you won't take no damage as you're leaving. All right, and that's all for your turn. And do you have any bonus actions or anything which you can take?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Vanius, what do you wish to do? You've already caused a lot of damage with that lightning fireball.
I was going to say, I don't know what else there is left to do. Everybody's already dead.
Not all of them.
No, I was going to say, so Yuri and Sei are back there. Let's see. I've got one more fireball, but it seems like a waste to use it right now. Even though I could get almost everybody else besides one guy. Almost everybody with one more fireball. Let's see.
I know why you guys use the fireballs to get down the guys as fast as possible, but to be honest, you're burning loot.
Well, I mean, we're getting a ton of money for killing this guy anyway. So we don't need matching uniforms, okay? We're gonna be just fine.
Gold doesn't melt that low a temperature.
It all melts. Like ice in summer, baby.
It's still
This
worth
is
something
fake
if
gold.
it's melted, though.
Okay, so this guy was hurt by one of the fireballs, yes?
Yeah,
Who?
Okay. This guy that I pinged?
that guy and this guy.
So that guy
They're
was
both hurt?
Yeah. They're both looking very hurt right now.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do then is, and what's the range on that? Oh, 120, easy. Okay, so I'm going to cast Magic Missile at level 2, so it gets an extra bolt.
Okay.
And we're gonna shoot 1 bolt at this guy, or sorry, 2 bolts at that guy, 2 bolts at that guy.
Yeah, because you get 4. That's true. So go ahead and roll them. If you want to roll them separately, go ahead. It's just a 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. Give me just a sec. 2. One, 2, 3, 4. So 13 to this guy, and 13 to one of them, and 12 to the other one.
Anybody else see that? Oh, there it is. It's just taking forever.
Sorry about that.
Okay. No, it wasn't. It's just it's 3d. Altogether, it would have been 44 plus 4. So you'd only roll 2d4 plus 2 times. 1 for each person. But that's enough to kill them. 7 and 6. Yeah, they're both dead.
Oh, I thought each dart individually did 1d4 plus 1, and I thought that was how it was broken down. So it wouldn't have been plus 2.
Each dart you get 1d4 plus 1. So if you're firing 2 darts at one person, it's 2d4 plus 2. And since
okay, yeah, sorry. So it's 7 to one and 6 to the other guy. We'll do it that way.
Yeah, so they both go down really easy. Like, all right. Do you wish to move, or do you wish to stay safe back there in the trees?
I am going to. Let's see. I'm gonna move up a little bit over to here, just so I can maybe kind of get a look at this guy, see if I notice anything about his clothing or anything like that looks familiar.
Okay.
And just kind of be there in case I need to support him, but also not expose myself to any of the other enemies.
Gotcha. There you go. Okay. Say what would you like to do? Say you're missing out. You're missing out on all the fun.
Not for long.
I'm
gonna go right up to this dude.
All right. Let me roll my secret roll here.
Yeah.
All right. You're good.
Okay. I'm gonna hit this dude.
All right.
He's gonna feel it right in his keister.
Keister. 16 hits, and that's sneak attack to the right there, right?
Yeah.
18 and 16, so it'd be 30. No, 22.
26.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, he's down. Doesn't take much to get these guys down.
Perfect.
There
and
we
then I
go.
go over here and I kill this guy. And my sneak attack on this character procs when I kill a guy. It's one of the things that happened to me
It does
when
what?
I went through the water. It like I can use it again in the same turn if I kill a guy with it or whatever.
Okay.
This was one of Puddles' things for the water because I rolled really well.
I don't know what you're talking about, but we'll go with it.
Okay. And
yeah, I don't know what you mean by water. 12 does hit him for one thing. Just one slashing. Come on, man. That's just that's the lowest I've ever seen there. All right. So yeah, he's down.
Okay. I killed them both.
Yes, they're both dead.
And I don't say anything. I'm very quiet. I'll roll a stealth if you need me to. I guess not really. Oh wait, I still have. That's everything. I can't move or anything.
With all the commotion being centered like up here with the fire and their leader going straight into the mists.
Right.
They're not really paying attention, and you're right there beside this behind these tents, so nobody really sees you.
Good.
Not yet, anyway. I'll probably give them a perception roll to see if they actually see you, but they might not. Their first order was to attack the shadow. All right. Is that all for you, Yuri? I mean, Say.
Yeah.
All right. What is Yuri doing?
Yuri's just gonna yell to save some from him. And he's gonna go try to punch this guy because he's the closest.
All right. Punch away. Punch.
Nope.
No, a 12 will hit him.
Well, damn. So 14 points of damage.
21 will definitely hit. Yeah, he's damaged, but he's still up.
And he'll use his flurry of blows for 2 more attacks.
14 hits. 15 hits. Necrotic damage, so that's 10.
So have you gained that temporary hit points? Or is that gone now?
No, that's only he heals for the necrotic. He doesn't get 10 hit points.
Okay.
10 and 12 damage going to the guy. No, that's 10. That's be 22 damage. So yeah, he's dead.
No, he gets 10
And Yuri will use the remainder of his movement to run over here, and that will be it.
Okay. All right. Next is the bandits. Okay. Not very many of them left. All right. Well, this guy's going to call for some help. So, 5, 10, 15. He's there. This guy's going to follow his captain's order, go into the darkness, even though he can't see very well. I go here and just he barely sees, so he's going to move here, and then when he attacks you, he's basically to him right now, Keanu. You look like an actual darkened reaper and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. All right, so first bandit in front of Yuri will do him. Well, that's things. So he has a scimitar, which is this is pretty much it. So what is so what is Yuri's AC?
19.
19? Okay. So 19 to hit. Nope. Second one behind him. Nope. They both missed.
He's too dodgy.
All right. So let's do the one next to you, Keanu. The one that just. All right. So. Right. Pretty sure that 5 isn't going to hit you at all. Now, your spell, does it do him damage on attempts or when it hits you?
Only if he hits me.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So that guy went. Those 2 guys went. That's all we have for those guys. So, all right. Next is the thugs. All right. This guy is going to help out his other friend.
Thug life. Just a bad life.
Which is kind of nice because he gets pack tactics. But he's the only thug left. So let's just see what damage he's going to do. So he's going to attack with the mace. Right. Alright, this is for the thug, pack tactics. So. Okay, 21 does hit Yuri.
He will use his reaction for shield because he wants to insult these humans. He doesn't want to let them get a hit in.
Alright, the half human is furious. Alright, up is the bandit captain. Honestly, I thought, Keanu, you were going to kill him outright, and then he wouldn't get a chance at all to attack or anything.
I don't deal that much damage. I only deal 2d6 plus charisma.
I know, but you're very charismatic, I thought.
I got a 4 modifier to charisma.
Oh, it's pretty good, actually. All right, so okay, this guy gets 3 attacks, 2 with his scimitar and one with his dagger. Okay, scimitar. What's your AC right now with your new armor of Agathis?
That doesn't increase my AC. My AC is 16.
I don't know why I keep on thinking it does.
Nope.
I mean, it says armor in a title. You'd think it'd give you extra armor.
I mean, it protects my hit points.
Oh, that's true. All right, so this with the scimitars. One's gonna hit, and the
I'll
second
use
one.
the luck to make him reroll the second one, I guess.
Second one, okay.
Yep.
This is for his second attack, then.
Didn't matter.
All right, this is for his dagger, which is a different modifier, I believe. Dagger is it's the same modifier. Okay. Dagger and scimitar have the same modifier. Okay. So here's for the dagger. Do you want to use a luck point on that?
Nope.
No. Okay. So they all hit you. Okay. So attack. So
he's gonna take 60 damage, and because it's not a melee, he's gonna die.
So okay. So here is for the scimitars.
I mean, it won't be able to go over his HP threshold. Like, he's just going to go unconscious.
But unless it's a melee attack, only then can you specify it's non-lethal damage. If it's a spell or
he's just going to knock himself out here.
Does it not deal lethal damage? Or?
I feel like cantrips you can specify non-lethal damage if you're using like Shocking Grasp or something like that.
If it's if it's a touch one, you can, but if it's ranged, you can't control. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
All right. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm like with like people who have the magic and the skill. I mean, if you want to use it for non-lethal damage, you can just tell me ahead of time. And I'm like, okay. So here's from the scimitars. So you take 14.
My ice spikes will hit places that aren't the most pain. It'll be painful, non-lethal. Hit his legs or something.
Okay, and this is from his dagger, which barely anything at all.
Okay. So.
All right. So how much damage is he taking from your armor of Agathis and from the shadows?
Well, let's see. So from the first attack, it would deal 7 damage to me since it's half.
That's 2 separate attacks, just so you know.
So that's 20 cold damage and then an extra.
So 20 cold damage to him. He's still up. Bad, but he's still up.
Those are 2 scimitar attacks, so that'd be 40 cold damage and another. He just rolled the damage together.
Oh.
Yeah, I just rolled the damage together to help that out. So in all, how much damage is he taking?
So the first attack did 30 to him.
Okay.
And now, I need to make a con save.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine.
And you're specifying non-lethal damage, right?
Yep. Okay. Second one deals another 20 cold damage.
Yeah, that just knocks him. That just knocks him straight out. The first 30, he is down. He's not dead, but he's down. Let's that on. So I know he's not dead. All right, so he's down. Did you want to move your curse onto the Hemi?
Yeah, that's fine. I hope the other one's just regretting his life decisions.
Oh, he's unconscious. He isn't able to regret nothing.
Oh, not the captain. The other one standing beside him, who just walked into the darkness. You know, I thought it was always walking to the light.
Oh, actually, Keanu, it's your turn. What you going to do to that sad Hemi?
The same shadowy hand that had lashed out and kind of grabbed the heart of the captain, releases it and stabs into him instead. This guy, this isn't going to be non-lethal at all.
Fuck this guy.
I'm going to use a luck on that because no,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
not
like
gonna
that 10.
There you go.
It's a lot better for 10 points of damage, and he's
13
out.
points.
He's gone. Yeah, once I remember your stuff, he's dead.
Okay. And because this is a power that the Hexblade was given, the shadowy hand will violently rip from his chest and pull out his specter.
Pulling out his ghost.
Yep.
Okay.
Which
Jeez.
now gets its own initiative.
Oh,
Oh, so you're actually making an actual specter. Okay, I thought you were just doing some flavor stuff.
Nope. I mean, it's flavorful with the hand, but nope. This. Let's see.
And this is part of your hex, your curse.
This is my 6th level ability from being a Hexblade.
All right, let's see if I can find you a specter token.
That's as far as I can get.
All right, I'm gonna put this here, and you can. Doesn't look very good, but that's the best one I can get. Let's see if I. Okay,
And
Kenny. So you can move that wherever you want.
What thing? Where is it?
Maybe I have it on the. No. Yeah, it's kind of too light. Hold on, let me something else here.
It's a spoopy ghost.
There you go. You use this. That looks better for a specter shadow type.
Isn't that
Okay,
your icon?
and
There you go. You should be able to move them now.
I always thought that was a wolf howling when I saw it as your icon.
I never did.
a specter
I
has
see it, yeah.
5 for
Yes, I
initiative.
see it.
It is a slow specter.
There you sleep.
But that'll be it.
Specter. Right.
Can I see the 2 people where I am, or do I have to leave the tent running?
If you're inside the tent with the fire going around you, you can't make anything on the outside.
Okay, do I take damage at the start of my turn from fire?
If you stay in there to do something, yes. If you leave it, no.
Okay. Is it my go, or is Keanu still?
No, I'm done.
Yeah, I believe Kenny is done. Go ahead, horse.
Okay, I'm going to move.
Oh, that square takes the most fire damage. I'm sorry.
Can I see the 2 people there behind the tent, or can I,
Let's see here. You're right. I want to say you're able to see this bandit and probably this person. But you can't make out Yuri or this bandit. Okay, and what's your what's the will save? All right, see what the guy here. Sorry. All right, so this night's being captain. Okay, so this is for the bandit. Right. Got a 16. And this is for the thug. Same time of deal.
they both save?
20.
Very annoyed.
Nope.
Nope.
The thug is held fast, but the bandit is free.
Okay, and I
At
yell.
least you got one.
I yell, "Your captain's dead! Surrender!" as I'm running to the last tent.
Wait, is he dead? I was trying not to kill him.
They don't know that.
Okay. Yeah, let's put it this way. The lethal damage you did before, he's not that great off, but he's not like an imminent death. I mean, you may have to heal some of his wounds to bring him back to consciousness, but he's not going to die from them.
You know, the problem with that is I'm really good at dealing necrotic. That's Horus's domain.
And I use my bonus action to cast Second Wind, or do Second Wind, and I get 9 hit points back.
All right, so Vadnius, what would you like to do? I mean, there's not much left to do.
I was gonna say there really isn't a whole lot, right? I mean,
You could
Just gonna pull out some popcorn.
You could cast a fireball and burn up the rest of the tents. I mean, have a good old time.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, right? So the guys Yuri's fighting, one of them is held, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other ones, how hurt are they?
They both look very healthy. And actually, from where you're at, behind this guy right here behind the tent, you can't see him.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Actually, Actually, from where you're at, behind the blazing fire, you can't really see anybody.
Right. No, I would have to move or something just to kind of sort it out. But I think what I'm gonna do then is, because this fight's kind of almost finished. I don't remember Yuri being like super hurt or anything. I would have to walk around. So let me measure this.
I mean, I think everyone on our side's still fine.
Yeah, and
I don't think anybody's taken any actual damage yet.
Yeah.
We had stormed the castle in the past. At least some of us. This is nothing.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna start walking up this way because I want to start searching the tents here in a minute. So I should be able to get to 15, and then I should be able to make it to there.
Okay.
And that's all my movement. I guess I could run if I really wanted to.
I mean, you could do a double movement if you want to.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
you
then
just can't actually do anything this turn if you move double.
Okay. I mean, if you're not doing anything else anyway.
So I want to walk up to here, and then I can't make a check this turn, right? I can't like peek my head in the tent or anything like that. Is there like a candlelight in there?
Right now, everything's pretty lit up with all the burning tents and a campfire, and with you being, you're a half elf, right?
Yeah.
Then you're fine to see what's in there. I mean, as you look into the tent, you can see various crates and barrels and sacks, but to search through all that would take an action, and you've used up all your movement stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. But there's clearly like no living thing in there beyond like some bugs or something, probably. All right, cool.
No captives or anything. All right, I'm sorry to say, most everybody's dead. So, what would you like to do?
Did you just say I'm sorry to say that almost everyone said?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stab this guy in the back.
That's just wrong. Oh, but hold on. Okay, cool. So all of that's probably going to kill him, because that 18 alone would kill him.
And excuse me.
Say is a professional butt stabber.
Right in the keys there.
It's what hurts the most.
So I'll just kind of like stand here up against the tent.
And in the darkness, with his dagger, with his knives, going, bring it, guys, bring it. All right, what is Yuri going to do?
Finish it off.
So the one in front of him's paralyzed, right?
You're going to get a crit on him if you hit him with.
Yeah.
He's going to get a crit. If you can beat a 10, you're going to get a crit. Yep. So go ahead and roll damage again.
1d6.
Extra 2 on top of that.
So that's 11. Okay, so he's looking
Whack him again.
there. That's going to hit him, so roll damage again. So that's 11.
Still standing.
Well, technically with a spell, even if he's dead, he's going to stand.
Hold person more or less puts a hold on the mind. Body's still like the body.
Oh, really? I've always thought of the spell as it's actually holding up your entire body. You just stand there.
But since he is still standing, make one melee strike.
That's going to hit, so go ahead and roll damage one more time. All right, so so that's going to kill him. You see him slowly to the ground as his mind gives way.
That will be it for Yuri. Yuri's Bloodhounds.
All right. These are actually we used to do in monsters. So they're dumb enough to stay there. So yeah, he's pretty good intelligence. So
I did yell to surrender as well.
Literally all your friends are dead.
well, he's going to disengage and run away.
Yeah, we're not gonna let that.
Why do they always run? Just want
I
to
know, right?
surrender.
20, 25. So he's 60 feet away right now from.
Wait, 60 feet?
He did disengage. Oh, did disengage is an action. I thought there was a bonus action there for a minute. Yes, he's just 30 feet away. I'm just not going to take him past the mat.
He can run as far as he wants. Yuri's gonna catch him.
Yeah.
All right, so all right, so next. Oh, look, there are no more thugs. Let's get.
They dead.
It's the Spectre's turn. What's the Spectre doing?
Well, it's got 50 feet of movement, which would only put it up to right there.
Well, he's probably going to catch him because he has 30-foot movement from here. So he's at least 5 more feet away. So he's like probably Spectre's there, and he's like right there.
Okay, yep. Spectre will make one attack, which... Let me see the Spectre's bullshit. +4 to hit. Come on, Spectre.
A 13. It's yay! Roll damage.
Okay, so that's 3d6. Roll high, Spectacon. That
1d6. Okay, keep bringing those ones. Woo!
okay. 11 points of damage.
11 takes him out. Just enough.
The Spectre just goes all what are they fucking called? Death Eater or whatever from Harry Potter.
Cool. I like that.
The
Okay. Well, that is the end of combat.
Now I need to check how long this thing lasts.
Like I said, I didn't really think, it would be a hard fight for you guys. It'd be fun, I thought. Hope you guys had fun on that one.
I mean, I got to try it. I got to be a Grim Reaper for a second, and that was cool.
Awesome. That was pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and take a 10-minute bio break.
That sounds good.
I'm just gonna have my Spectre hover around Horus.
Awesome.
I'm gonna do my best, but I may